Jesus uses a certain widow to help us understand what he means by us settling in our hearts that we are going to trust God fully by faith. Jesus looked up and he saw the rich putting their gifts into the treasury. But he saw this poor widow, and he said, "Truly I say to you, this widow has put in more than all. The others gave of their abundance, but she, out of her poverty, put in all the livelihood that she had." All that she had. This woman had settled in her heart that God is true. This woman had no limit of what she would give. No limit. The others gave of their abundance. She gave out of her need. She was lacking herself, but she settled it in her heart that God would fill her. She not only gave of herself, but she gave what she didn't have. Do you see the picture here? Now, this could only be done because of her faith. God sees this unselfish woman, and he wants you and I to pay close attention here. This woman was Christ-like. She was heaven-bound. We must see this if we want to be Christ-like and heaven-bound. She put in the livelihood that she had. She gave what she lived on. Do you understand? Not only her time and possessions, but what she existed on. She gave her life. She put everything into this. Everything. This is what Christ did for you and me. And he says we must do the same thing. God so loved that he gave. This woman gave. Are you giving of yourself? Are you giving of your life? Those of little faith or no faith give of their abundance. Some give nothing at all. The faith that God recognized in this woman was full in absolute consecration. The Lord Jesus said it's more blessed to give than receive. So why are we standing around with our hands out? Why are we not giving of ourselves? Jesus observes the state of the situation. His eyes were upon the abundance of the rich who had given much, but his focus was on the desolate state of this widow because she gave all. Christ focused on their hearts. He only recognized this woman's perfect love for God, her unselfish, sacrificial love, her charity, her zeal for his glory, and the desire of her heart was to please him with everything she had. Because this woman had determined in her mind that God was true. Her faith in God filled her heart, and what she came away with was an abundance of love. Until we come to the end of ourselves and take on alone the mind of Christ, we will remain poor, lifeless, and powerless. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. When we are poor, then we are rich.